camp's abandoned, and Capon is gone. I hope nothing happened to him.
Heal! Halt!
Well, what'll it be?
I surrender!
Ah, here you are. It's time to pay for your crimes, for those brawls and everything else.
Wait, no! You're wrong! Do you mean to tell me that a man has no right to protect his honor? I was insulted! And in a country that honors God, to protect oneself from offense is a divine right. But I reckon none of that applies here. How shameful!
Hold on now. We're all decent folk here. If your deeds were truly committed in defense of your honor, then we'll leave things be for now.
Here you go. Take it.
Good day, friend.
Good day, good day.
What are you doing here?
My humble respects. You silly dog.
You just came back. What do you want here?
Oh my god, this is killing me.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
Lord Semine, what will happen with that robber from Apollonia now that we've captured him?
You mean Gules? You might find it hard to believe, Henry, but the man is of noble birth. That means I can't simply lock him up or, God forbid, execute him. So I took him into my service.
Was that wise, sir? Are you certain you can trust him?
No. That's why he has to prove himself.
How?
It looks like we didn't wipe out all the bandits who were pillaging with him. So his first task will be to take care of what's left of his own band.
I heard there's a wedding coming up. Your son and the bailiff's daughter. That'll be a great feast.
Aye, and a pretty expensive one, too. But older is my only son. He deserves a wedding that'll be the talk of the county for a long time.
Can I come and see it? I've never been to a nobleman's wedding before.
Henry, you helped us with the weapons, but don't you think you're getting a bit too bold?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just curious.
I understand, but don't get above yourself. Better help Radovan the blacksmith. Maybe he'll take you to the wedding. He's forging a wedding present for my son. Till we meet again.
Ugh. What do you want, you scoundrel?
Have you already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
After you attacked me in Apollonia,
Today's
I'm so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Semine will just have to be a bit more patient.
No, you wouldn't be making excuses by any chance.
And why would I do that, you genius?
So you don't have to go up against your own. You're protecting them.
Pfft, you think I regard them as my people? That's putting it strongly.
Are you telling me you don't care about them?
Why should I? They're nasty bastards just like me. Look, lad, that's just the way it goes between us bandits. It might seem dishonorable and low to you, but each of us is trying to survive the best we can. Believe me, if those boys were in my boots, they'd not hesitate a moment and gut me like a swine. But they'll never get a second chance, because they're not of noble birth.
What'll happen once they discover you're in Semine's employ?
Well, they won't be too fond of me over it, but then they never were. Why are you asking about them anyway? Don't tell me you want to help me. These aren't any ordinary thieves. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. What do you think? Would you fancy tackling them?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Why is he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
Said the pot about the kettle.
Hey, don't be cheeky, youngster.
all done in.
What do you know about his band?
Not much. We've never seen them all together, so I can't even tell you how many of them there are. But there won't be many. Canker has never dared tackle anything too big. Usually just some poor souls on their travels.
What do you know about Canker?
Well, he likes to disguise himself as a monk and ambush travelers. He looks convincing in a robe, but otherwise he's an awful heathen. Always drunk, just like the rest of his band.
That could be useful.
Definitely, if you get lucky.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travelers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
You don't have a better idea?
What did you expect? that I'd search the whole forest for him. Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight sixes and dice.
Again,
Either can.
that's enough for...
Well, oh, and I almost forgot. When you're...
I'll think about it.
You have enough onions for the soup?
Christ! Pardon me.
What do you want here? What do you
What's that
want here?
noise? Oh, so you're doing that.
Greetings, my friend.
What's it like serving Lord Semin?
I can't complain. The old lord's such a good sort. I hardly ever get the chance to hand out a thrashing. And his son, older, well, he's just your typical young lord. He enjoys life, rides through the forests and hunts.
Does Older go to the tournaments? Does he know how to fight?
He's really good with weapons. Captain Gnarly trained him well, but he's never been to a tournament, as far as I know. His father kept him on a short leash, so he could take care of the estate and not go gallivanting all over the place.
We were attacked by bandits recently by the pond. Do you know anything about them?
I heard about that. And if you were there, you were lucky to make it out with your life. It never used to be like this. It was sleepy as fuck. But the woods have become a dangerous place in the last few months. And there's more than poachers depriving the wolves of prey, and nomads thieving like magpies.
I'd like to find those bandits and get revenge from my dead friends.
I'm not surprised, but be careful. We can't be everywhere, and even my lads aren't keen on going in the woods. What's worse, those rocks of ours here make it a bloody maze. We could be searching for cutthroats in there till Judgment Day.
Why didn't you drive out those nomads ages ago?
Like I said, our old lord is a good man.
So he won't do it?
He won't. In fact, he recently got in... I reckon Thrush would string them all up outright. Fortunately, the only gallows are at Trotsky, and only Burgrave Harshek decides who to hang.
What's the Trotsky Burg?
Quite stern and tough. He hasn't been taking any shit as of late, all because...
So he's in charge of taking care of those cutthroats?
Of course. As the Castle Burgrave, he's in charge of the safety in the region.
I'm looking for a friend of mine. A tall, fair-haired young man. Speaks like a nobleman.
Doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid. I definitely haven't seen him. See you soon, my friend. I'm sorry. Eh?
What can you do? How did Gules end up?
He's a noble, so Lord Semin took him into his service.
What? Why would he do that? After Gules tried to rob him?
That's the nobility and their rules for you. A peasant would get the noose right away, but the lords play a different game together.
And you don't have a problem with that, Captain?
I don't, but I'll keep a close eye on him, trust me. But anyway, there's all sorts in service in Semin. You can't do a job like this for long without getting dirty hands.
I expect the same applies to you?
Oh, my hands might be dirty, but my conscience is clean. There's some folk might tell you a different story, but that's how it goes.
What happened with that hired hand?
Frenzy? Nothing much. He swore it was the other fella talked him into it, so we kept him on here as an hand.
Very generous.
Aye, The best thing for a wayward fella like that is hard work.
I think I've heard. I'd like to learn.
What are you in?
I mean,
Great. Let's get.
I'd like.
What are you in?
I hope you.
All right.
I'd like to learn.
What are you interested in?
Tell me how.
Thanks.
I'd like.
As long as so, it's best. Would you like me to?
That sounds.
All right. Well, now.
I'd like.
Fighting, but there. So it's now. Enough.
I'd like.
I can show you how it's not that. So if you do it now. Bad.
Should we have a
Would you rather have a practice fight?
a real fight? Let's make it ring.
All right. Will you make do with just me, or should
I want 3 opponents. Make it a challenge.
on guard, lad? That's you, sir. Huh. Ha. I've had enough. Go fuck yourself. Do it.
You're no match for us, fucker!
Fuck you. It's a wonder you're still standing.
Go fucker out! I'm out!
Show your stuff. I surrender. You beat me, but can you do it again?
I'd be happy to try if you give me a chance.
We can continue tomorrow. After all, I'm no spring chicken anymore.
Good afternoon.
Show me.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time.
God bless you, sir. Do you have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Good doggy, good boy.
Courage! What is it you need?
Here you go. Take it. Quick! Ka! Quick! 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 Quick!
Go to hell!
I'm all yours.
That was something.
We're gonna get you, you Harson.
Show what you're made of!
You want to try me?
Show your stuff!
Whoa!
Quick!
Fuck off before I kill you. Scram! Right now! You thieving bastard! Mercy, leave me be.
You're not going anywhere until I say so. Come here! Here, mutt!
quick.
Whoa, whoa.
Now that's what I call an opener.
Take that!
Show what you're made of.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp! Fucker! I surrender! I surrender! For the love of God Almighty! Have mercy, friend!
That remains to be seen. Are you part of Cancra's band?
Me? Well, I'm not from any band. I swear to God.
If you're not, then you're useless to me.
But God, surely you wouldn't. Have mercy.
Again, do you know where Cancra's camp is?
I do. I do know where this,
You know, but you're not in his band.
No.
All right. So tell me, where can I find that camp?
It's here in the valley, right by the stream under the cliffs.
How many of you are there?
In the camp? About 5 now, I reckon. I mean, yes, 5 of them.
How are you people armed?
But, sir, I'm not with them.
Oh, come on. What weapons do they have?
Just a few. And light armor. Just swords and a few bows.
Is Cancra there?
I saw him there last time, sir. He was just coming back with wine from that merchant that was murdered nearby.
That's enough. Get lost.
God in heaven, thank you.
Cover! I'm wounded! Show your stuff! So he's a sword fighter, eh?
Useless. All right.
You want to try me?
Don't just stand there.
I'm on! What do you want? Fuck that!
Fuck! I can't see him. slaughterhouse! Fuck this! Fuck this! Fuck this! Attack! Everyone, get up! Greetings! Greetings, good man. Will you come over here for a moment? Let's talk.
I bid you good day. What do you want to talk about?
You'll see. Could you spare a few groschen for charity's sake? I'll be straight with you. It's to spend down the tavern.
Tell me a little about yourself. If I find you to be an upright fellow, I might be willing to indulge you.
I was once a cloth merchant. You'd have been hard put to find a tailor around here who didn't buy my wares. The finest quality at the fairest prices.
So what happened?
Bad times, lad. And bad people. They robbed my cart more than once, and in the end they just drove off with it. Twice they held a dagger to my throat until I emptied my purse. So I ended up on my own, with no livelihood and no money.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, it's not that bad. Every now and then I meet someone who gives me a groschen, and then I'm good for the evening.
Your frankness is refreshing. Maybe I can dig out a few coins here.
Thank you for your generosity. May the Lord reward you. I will drink to your health.
Oh,